I've always been accused of being a ham, so today I'm hanging with the Jamon. I'm here at Duende, and I'm gonna be tasting this. I'm wine expert Leslie Sabraco. I eat and drink for a living, and I'm exploring the Bay Area. So come on and taste this. What's the temperature in here?
This is 42 degrees.
It's freezing.
So these are jamon. We make them.
Yeah.
They come from beautiful pigs in Baranaga Ranch up in Marshall, California.
Okay.
Marcia Baranaga is Basque descent, and she makes amazing sheep's milk cheese. So these pigs exist only to eat the whey from the sheep's milk cheese making.
Ah.
So that's why they have amazing fat cap. They're well marbled.
Right.
Jamon is a tricky thing to make. They're very different from making prosciutto. One way to do it is to clean here and leave all the skin. That's the way you do it if it was Italian prosciutto. It'd be very protected. And then they would put, as it dries, fat mixed with flour and salt to protect the meat.
Okay.
In Spain, it's totally different. They want it to oxidize. They want it to get all those funky things from the atmosphere in and out of the cooler. So they're exposed the whole time. The good white mold, the penicillium gets there. All the fat is exposed.
That's what this is, the penicillium.
Uh-huh. And this oxidizes, and that's how you get that delicious, funky, almost nutty, cheesy flavor in jamon. These have been going since October.
Okay.
The guys in the back have been going since August.
Right.
And they'll be ready in 2017.
Okay.
I think the sweet spot for my little system is about 18 to 20 months. This is chorizo de flet. It's a Catalan sausage. It's a sweet sausage and pre-Columbian, meaning that there's no pimenton. There's nothing from the New World.
Got it.
So it will remind you of more of what we think of as more of an Italian salami.
Mm-hmm.
Warm spices, garlic, and flet really refers to the shape. In Catalan, that means whip. Thank you, baby. Oh, the penicillium does two things. It not only protects the inside from drying out, the meat itself, but it also adds a tremendous amount of flavor because it lives on the casing. And so it does two things, protects, and so you don't see any black or green mold on it.
No.
They can't grow.
Oh, isn't that beautiful color?
Beautifully dark, right. So
Oh, is that because of it's the venison?
that's the venison.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
You know what, there's almost a black licorice sort of earthiness, black pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Let's taste. It reminds me of winter. I mean, there's this winter spice, brown spice kind of character.
Yeah, there is. There's definitely
Melt in your mouth texture.
a very little bit of nutmeg, tiny bit of cinnamon, a little bit of allspice.
I knew that.
Yeah, so that's very special. And I only have a little bit of that. So that's something that I'm really glad to share
That's
with
very
you.
special. And I got to tell you, I brought a couple of wines. When I think of cured meats like this, and I think of all kind of spices, and I think of rosé. I think the undiscovered treasure in Rioja is rosés. So I've got two fun ones here, and these are inexpensive. $10 to $12. So I've got the Ontignon.
Wow, that's astounding.
So isn't that astounding? So that's the
Fascinating.
Ontignon, and people don't think of this sort of style. It's very rare to do this. This is their claret, and again, white wine Viura, but it has got a dash of Tempranillo in there.
What does it get the fruitiness from?
It gets a fruitiness from Viura,
Uh-huh.
but it's not as fruity as this. This is the Marqués de Casares, which is a very famous house very famous producer in Rioja.
Oh, this is...
And this is their
Explosion.
It's a perennial favorite of mine. It's affordable. It's under $10. Some little medallions of love right here. That's refreshing. A little bit of less fruit and more savory notes in this wine. This is pure fruit. This one goes better, but this might go better with the jamon. So,
well, there's one other thing I want you to try. We were speaking of the Baranaga lambs. They get probably 4 to 6 of these a year, milking lambs that are no longer productive, but they are not gamey in any way. Because these are eating the best things that lambs ever want to eat in their entire lives.
Right.
So this is called sobrasada. It's like a pate, but it's a chorizo.
okay.
I better have a little myself.
That is spicy. Now you need fruit. Perfect. But the texture on that, it's like butter. Okay, it is so soft, so smooth.
Now I want you to try this with another wine.
Okay.
And
I
this is
know.
the Cantos,
Oh, okay.
also Rioja.
Yes.
People think of Rioja as kind of this weird Spanish funky thing.
Right.
And yet, now it's starting to become prized for what it is. And give it a try. I'm
Okay.
interested. Tempranillo all the way.
I'm happy. The beauty of Rioja Reds with Tempranillo is that they're refreshing.
So when you taste it, and you taste it with the food, you have a whole different experience than just a beverage.
That's right.
And this is what happens.
That's
when you
why
put it
we're
all
tasting
together.
this. We are going to be talking Jamon. Hello, boys. You don't have to kiss them. I want to kiss them. It is freezing in here.
Warm me up, baby.
So cold. I need some wine now.
Taste This is brought to you by Oakland International Airport. Now with flights all over the world. iFlyOAK.com